What we do here is go back.
Hello everybody, this is the Bulldozer, and thank you for giving me your time, and thank you for watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate it. If you would, please consider using my code MrBulldozeRGamN, and you can see it there in the lower left hand corner of your screen. Folks, I just found out how to do this from Table Hill, so I'm gonna show you leading into this, because it actually unlocks the birthday challenges. Basically, what you need to do these, if you're having problems doing these, you want to go hit one of these pads on the hand, and basically just grab a hold of the side of your controller. Don't press no buttons at all. It will literally take you from hand to hand to hand. And actually, I made almost 2 complete things around. As you can see, I was holding on to it. Once you play a game, your first game, then you will unlock the birthday challenges. It's the birthday bash right here. You can also see I got the Wolverine wrap for doing that challenge. Again, here you go with the birthday challenges. Now, there is, I think, 5 challenges in total. If you have one of the other seasons 2 or 1, like I'm gonna be running the birthday cake pickaxe, and I've got a camo from the other, or wrap actually from the other birthday that I'm gonna be running. Okay, here are your challenges. You gotta do 4 challenges. Then when you do all 4 challenges, you're gonna actually unlock the birthday cake back bling, and you can see it there right above the back button. Our first challenge is play 10 matches. Dance in front of different birthday cakes 10 times. Then you got Outlast Opponents, 500 opponents. And then our last one is gain health or shield from a birthday cake. Now, this here will actually work with your birthday cake that you got to dance in front of. When you land at the cake, if you haven't played this in the past, maybe this is your first season playing Fortnite, there'll be little pieces of cake on the ground. Pick those up. If you need health, it'll give you health. If you need shield, you'll get shield. Most of the time, you're probably going to be landing straight from the battle bus, so it's going to give you shield. Again, you complete all 4 of these challenges, and you unlock the back bling birthday cake. The good thing is, if you need some XP, by completing the health and shield birthday cake challenge, you're going to get 80,000 XP for that. Now, if you notice, the title of this video said it had timestamps. If you go down to the description of this video, I'm going to list every area of the map where you can find a birthday cake app and what the timestamp is in this video. Now, I have to go back and add those once I upload the video, because it's going to be in the description, and I won't know what those are until I'm finishing editing the video. So again, make sure you check those out. And also, if you would, I don't know if I said this in the beginning or not, if you would, please consider using my code MrBulldozeRGamN. It's in the lower left hand corner of your screen. Let's go ahead and get started with our first birthday cake. And our first cake location is going to be Lazy Lake. Now, later in the map, while we're gliding in here, there is an opportunity for you to pick up 2 or 3 cakes. I do recommend you doing this in Team Rumble, by the way. It'll just make everything a whole lot easier for you. That way, you know, you can go to a location that's by your battle bus. Only your teammates are going to be there. You see right there, I'm eating one of those pieces of cake. Go ahead and do the little cake emote. You can't just wait and go into another game. You could take and go from one location to another and collect these cakes. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to our next location, and that's going to be Misty Meadows. Now here, this one is located on the left-hand side of the area, or I should say left-hand side of the bridge. It's right there where the street comes up and makes a right turn. You can see the cake right there in the street, right by the fountain. Another way you can look for the cakes too, you see all these balloons? Wherever you see these balloons, you're going to find a cake close by. So I'll go ahead and pick up all these pieces that I can. Set 30 of 50. Go ahead and do the dance, and there's the second of 10 cakes. Go ahead and show you on the map here again real quick. Again, this one here is at Misty Meadows. Our next location is going to be Dirty Docks. Again, you know, we're actually going to be unlocking the 80,000 XP for going to this one here. This one's located on the left-hand side of the map. It's right on the other side of this building with the 3 solar panels on it. You can see balloons right there. Go ahead and gobble up these pieces of cake so we can finish off this challenge. There we go, folks. 80,000 XP for eating those pieces of cake. I think it was 10 pieces of cake is what you got to eat in total. Go ahead and pop out with the emote, birthday cake emote. And that is going to be our 3rd one down. We got 7 more to go. And again, here is the location on the map at Dirty Docks. And you can see once I left that game right there, 80,000 season XP for completing the first of the 4 birthday, Fortnite birthday challenges. Not too bad, 80,000 XP. Also got unlocked this banner. Now we're going to be moving on to Doom's Domain. And this one's located by the statue. As we come gliding in here, you'll see the balloons. It's all over the statue. And you can see right there at the walkway entrance to the statue is the birthday cake. And now you can gobble these up if you want to, the pieces of cake. I'm not going to. I'm going to leave them for somebody else. They're trying to complete a challenge as well. Again, here's that location on the map. That is 4 down, 6 to go. Our next location we're going to be moving on to is going to be Weeping Woods. Now this one here was a little tricky, folks, because actually this one is inside one of the buildings. It's the building with the large roof on it right there. I was gliding around trying to look for it and did not see the piece of cake. But as you get close to the ground, you can see this building right here. You can see the balloons in front of the building, indicating that the birthday cake is located inside. I think there's only 2 sets of balloons, which made it a little hard to see. You can see them right there. Yeah, those balloons there was all there was. I mean, they got balloons inside, but as into the other ones, you know, there was a bunch of balloons all over the place. There we go. We're halfway done now. That is Weeping Woods. Our next location we're going to be moving on to will be Retail Row. I think this might actually be in the same location as the last one. And here is Weeping Woods on the map. Gliding into Retail Row here. This is located at what I like to call the business district. Because you got the houses here and you got all the businesses up here. So I call this little area the business district. I don't know what other people call it. I think this might actually be located in the same place it was last time. Again, just do the emote. I'm going to leave the pieces of cake alone for somebody coming in. They might need to complete that challenge. But if you was to continue playing, excuse me, I'll get out here in a second. Next, I just noticed they've only got 2 candles in the cakes on the ground, and this is the 3rd birthday. Did they forget to put a 3rd candle in the piece of the cake on the ground? Huh. There we go. That is Retail Row. We're going to be moving on to Salty Springs now. Yeah, I didn't catch it while I was playing. Let's take a look at these pieces of cake here. I know because you notice the the pickaxe that I'm using, the harvesting tool, that's from Season 2. So yeah, these pieces of cake on the ground should actually have 3 candles in them, and it looks like they might have forgot to do something. Let's look at these pieces of cake again as we land here. Yes, they've only got 2 that I can see. There we go. That is going to be number 7 at Salty Springs. Go ahead and look at the map here real quick. And you can see the location here on Salty Springs. If you remember earlier in the video, I was talking about how you can go from one location to another by building up a ramp. You don't necessarily have to wait and go into another game. This is one of those areas. You're at Salty Springs. You can build up. You get 150 of each material, so you can build up and go to Sweaty Sands. You can go to Holly Hedges, and you can do the same thing over on the other side of the map. We started off at Lazy Lake. We could have built up. We could have glided into Misty Meadows. We could have went into Dirty Dock. We could have went into Retail Row. Because you see here, I have all these materials. They got 150 of each materials. I'm just going to build up. I'm literally, when I take off, I'm going to glide right to the next cake location. I'm just looking up to see how high I am. I'm going to go ahead and just keep building. And I think I don't know if I use all my steel or metal, or if I think I use everything, all 150 of each, 450. Now I'm going to take and glide, and where you're going to is you're going to the dock, where the dock comes into the street. And actually, as you get a little closer here, you're going to see the balloons on top of the entry sign going into the pier. I called it a dock. Dock, pier, same thing. But you can see the cake right there, right in front of the sign. And now you can clearly see the balloons there. So, you can get 2 or 3 cakes in one game of Team Rumble. Just depends on where you go. Now, I did try to make my way over to Holly Hedges. And by the time I got there, I really couldn't find it because I was in the storm. And the way they have the storm now, it's not like it used to be. It's really hard to see certain things in the storm. And you're looking for balloons and everything and the cake. And I don't know where it's at because, I'm doing this raw live. When I'm recording this, I have absolutely no clue where any of these cakes are. I'm just gliding in and finding them. I could not locate that cake. But again, here we are at Sweaty Sands. When I backed up, there is a spray that we unlocked for completing another challenge. Now we'll be glided in here to Holly Hedges, and you got the little garden area where the workbench is. To the right, I got this big building. This is located on the other side of that big building. Which I'll circle around right here in the parking lot, and here is your cake. I'll show you here on the map. So now it's Holly Hedges. We have 1 left to go, and that's going to be Slurpy Swamp. And we'll dive in here. And this is going to be located on the right-hand side of the stacks. Looking at the front of the building right here, right-hand side of the stacks, going into that next building. You can see my teammates landing right there. You can see the balloons. And you cannot destroy the cake, by the way. You used to be able to destroy the cake. You cannot destroy the cake. And there we go. Now we have unlocked their birthday wrap. So again, I'll go ahead and show you this here on the map. That's going to be all 10 birthday cakes done. And we are at Slurpy Swamp. So again, our locations are Lazy Lake, Misty Meadows, Dirty Docks, Doom's Domain, Weeping Woods, Retail Row, Salty Springs, Sweaty Sands, Holly Hedges, and Slurpy Swamps. Or Swamp, not Swamp. Okay, so here's the Cakey wrap that we got. Kind of like the other one from last season better than this one here. I don't know if you noticed or not. That's the one I was running all my weapons and stuff. But I will go ahead and apply this. Here's what it looks like on a helicopter. That is the Wolverine wrap that you saw there. Here's our spray that we unlocked. So we have 3 of the 4 rewards unlocked. We got the 80,000 XP, we got the wrap, and we got the spray. Our next one is going to be the Cupcake emote that we are going to unlock. And then also when we unlock that, we'll also be unlocking the birthday cake back bling. You can see right here, the last one we got to do is 500 opponents. We have to outlast 500 opponents, and we will be unlocking the Cupcake. That's what I was telling you about earlier, folks. You're gonna want to take and do this in solo mode. That way, it could be you up to 100 people, and so that means you would get, if you win the game, like it actually is what happened with my first game. With a full game, you're going to get 99 credit towards that 500. But I think there was only like 96 players in my game. So I think it was like 96, 97, something like that. You see right here, we also have presents back in the game. You can see it right there. Now here's a little trick. If you've ever been shot trying to open up a present, open up the present with you inside that square. That way when it opens up, you're going to be inside the box. That way nobody else will be able to get anything that's in there unless they break through the wall. And they break through the wall, you can just light them up. So again, remember that when you go to open that present, make sure you're inside that square box, so when it builds, everybody else will be closed off. Now I do get 2 eliminations this game. I travel all the way across the map. And this is a robot here. Tell me your feelings about robots. Do you like robots in the game, or would you rather just play the game with less players, so it's a little more competitive? I think the robots is like a double-edged sword, because they're picking up stuff, they're opening stuff, they're opening ammo boxes, they're opening up chests, and then you eliminate a robot, that's giving you all that stuff. And here's another robot. You can see that I shoot at them, they don't even pay no attention, they just keep walking and shooting. So I knew they was shooting at somebody, they saw somebody. I take a quick glance and I don't see them, so I continue on. Now, in front of the shadow house, I think it is over here to the left, there's a couple people fighting over there. So I'm gonna continue on to the top of the hill, so I have the height on them, and they're gonna have to come up the hill to get away from the edge, because I think that building is like right outside of the storm circle. So I'm gonna be right on the edge. They're gonna have to come right past me. And watch what happens when I get up here to the top of the hill. I'm just going to sit right here. I'm going to wait for them. They have to come this way, unless they go all the way around. But still, if they come up over that hill, which would be the best thing for them to do, I'm going to see them. And I didn't even have to eliminate either one of the last 2 people, because I didn't even pay attention what the screen said. So I'm guessing the storm must have eliminated them, or eliminated both of them. I don't know, but you gotta like it. That's another Victory Royale for me on my locker. That is, I think 110 Victory Royales total, 109, and I got 21 now for the season. You can see it right there, 21 Victory Royales for the season. I'm in the process of getting a 100% completion rate on my locker, and I got about 40 skins left to go, and every skin in my locker will have a Victory Royale. This is coming from a player, folks, that used to be strictly an LTM player, never played solo, duos, or squads. So right now, all I'm playing is solos, and a lot of people don't like the way I play, because I like to use people's builds against them. If you've seen any of my montage videos, you'll see that. So now I'm in the process of getting the 500 eliminations. I see this llama. I go to get this llama. And this is one thing I wish Fortnite would fix. When you are locked into this llama, you cannot back off of it. And it allows this person to come up and just wail on me. I'm trying to get off of it and it will not let me. They need to give you the opportunity that if you see somebody, you can pull off that llama, not open it up and then battle them. They didn't have a weapon. All they had was their pickaxe. I did this for the purposes of this video. You'll never see me do this in my videos like this. I take this all the way down to 1 versus 1 from player 18 or 19. And if you're somebody that has a problem getting Victory Royales, this is a method. I see a lot of people do it. I've got footage in my montages of a guy that, or girl as far as that goes, was riding the helicopter all the way to the end game. And when they dropped out of the helicopter, just so happens I had a rocket, and it took just about all their health, which gave me the easy elimination. I think it's one of the last season's Victory Royale montages. I scored 50 Victory Royales last season. So again, this is a method you can do. I mean, it's in the game. I look at it the same way as people complain about campers in Call of Duty. Okay. Do you like getting shot by a camper? No, nobody likes it. But stop going back to where they are camping. I watched a video from 402 Thunder the other day where this person reported him because he's a camper. He tells you he's a camper. Okay? He almost went 30-0 in a free-for-all match because these people kept coming back to the area where he is at. If you want to take a camper out of the game, especially in a game like Call of Duty, do not go to them. It's that simple. But you'll see right here, this is the disadvantage of being in a helicopter when you're up high. Unless you've got an ability or something where you can jump out, or a bounce pad or something you can put up. It's hard for you to do anything. So my strategy was I was just going to go and work on the structure. But we're at this point of the game where every time you go outside the circle, it's 5 seconds off the time, or off your health rather, not seconds. It's 5 points off your health. So this person has the Iron Man chest ability, and if you saw it, I think I had it on here. He tried to hit me with it, but the helicopter was too high up. So again, I know I'm going to lose this battle, but again, I only did this for the purpose of this video, and this is the reason why I never do that. Is because this person was smart, really smart player here. They removed all the trees. That way, it gave me nothing to land on. So, but again, I'll take use the helicopters going from one place to another, but I will not do this here. Okay, so here's the history of my games. You can see, you can definitely see, what the abbreviations are is birthday game 5. I was 361 of 500. You can see that game only lasted like 3 minutes because that's when I was opening up the llama. But I got a 1, a 4, a 10, a 16, and then the 2. So again, you can play to the end game, play safe. It's up to you how you want to do it. But again, this kind of gives you an idea, on how my games went out of the 500, because you're going to need at least 6 games. It's going to take a minimum of 6 games if you make it down to the final 10, final 5, something like that. Because even if you win, you're only on a 100-person game, you're only going to get 99 points towards that 500. And if you look at these games, the first one had 97 people, the next one had 95, the third game had 99, the fourth game had 95, the fifth game 94, and then the next one was 97. So actually it took me 7 games to do this. 7 games. There was 97. So you're not, the chances you getting a full 100 people in a game is very slim. Because out of these 6 games here, not one time was there 100 people. The closest was 99. Okay, so I'm sitting here in this building right here in the final game. I only need 44 places, but I'm going to wait for a little while. Wait till that number gets down enough where I know I'm not going to have no problem. that I'm going to take and make my way over and eliminate myself. There is a couple gas cans in the building next to where I'm at. I'm just going to go over and shoot them gas cans. So let's go ahead and make our way over there. I could build up, but really with the 130 materials, I'm not for sure if I'd have enough materials. And I don't want to take the chance. Just go ahead and get it done right. So we'll go up these steps here and make a left-hand turn. And there's 2 gas cans up here, so I'm going to shoot the gas cans. They're going to blow up. The building's going to catch on fire. The area's going to catch on fire. Take me down to 1% of 1 health. Then I get eliminated. And you can see right there where I completed and got unlocked the Cupcake back bling. So once you back out of the game, or actually, well, you leave the game because you got eliminated. I decided to throw this picture here on for a wallpaper as close as I had to a birthday wallpaper that I could find. You'll see we will have our reward that will show the birthday cake back bling for completing all the challenges, as well as the cupcake. Now, apparently there is supposed to be a penny birthday cake outfit. I have not seen it in the shop. I don't think I've seen nobody wear it. I've seen it in YouTube videos, but a lot of those people I really don't trust because so much stuff can be fixed or whatever. I think, is it going to come out in the shop? Probably. I haven't checked any of the leakers' Twitter pages to see if they have an image of it. But I checked before my game started, and there was no extra skin of Penny. So I just left Lux on there, and once I got the Victory Royale, I switched over to this skin here, which is Journey versus Hazard, and it is a Chapter 2 Season 1 skin, I believe. And it kind of goes along with the whole birthday outfit with the pink hair and the pink outfit and stuff. So that's the reason why I stuck that on there. Don't forget, if you would, please consider using my code MrBulldozerGamN. I would really appreciate it. And until the next video, this is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. Here's some more videos you might be interested in. On the left-hand side, my Fortnite playlist. On the right-hand side, the previous video uploaded. Who knows what this could be? It could be dash cam footage. It could be something about on YouTube. It could be a number of things. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here.